Very fortunate to have the stars of tonight's show, Janet and Judy, joining us here on this edition of Santa Fe Springs Update. And ladies, I want to thank you so much for coming down to Lakeview Elementary School for the past 10 years to the date, as Miss Frank put it, for performing in front of our kids. And let's start first of all with Janet. Janet, how's it feel to be here in Santa Fe Springs, coming back to Lakeview Elementary School? It seems like it really means something to both you and your sister.
Well, it does. It's been a great career for us, and this is a great way to end it here at Lakeview because we're, as you know, we're ready to retire.
Well, that's what we've heard, that this is the last performance overall here at Lakeview Elementary School, and you have about 30 more performances to do elsewhere.
You know what's interesting, Mike, is the first time we ever performed here at Lakeview was 10 years ago to the date. It was June 6th, 1986. And today's June 6th, 1996, and it's our last time here. And we feel that's an omen. And Miss Frank, who's a kindergarten teacher here, has been a really great friend to us for 10 years, and we're going to continue to be friends. But we love not only Lakeview, but we love Santa Fe Springs, and we've seen a great improvement in this city in the last 10 years. And we were commenting today, driving through it, and we went out to eat, and it's like Beverly Hills around here. There's flowers, and it's landscaped, and it's a beautiful city, and we're really happy, really pleased to see that, because we don't see it in every city we visit.
We're very proud to hear you say that, because City Council was also here tonight and was very pleased by the performance. And Janet, let me ask you, how did you get to know Miss Frank and that relationship? How did it all get started?
10 years ago today, when we did a performance of our musical almanac show right here on this very stage. And I guess she was taken with our show. She liked the music, and her kids seemed to like it.
She bought a couple tapes for her Munchkins in room 202, and the rest is history.
My students would just kind of do signs for them, welcome them, that kind of little PRs type stuff to make them feel welcome at a school where they might not always see, faces that are familiar. And so when they got done, we would make sure that we would do our thank yous and maybe send some pictures back and things like that. And that has just developed over the years to be a real special relationship.
We had two kids that went through Miss Frank's class, and they all know who Janet and Judy are and always look forward. And even for tonight's performance, our 7th grader Robert came out, and Miss Frank asked him to be part of it, and other 7th graders. And I mean, you just mean so much to these kids. And Miss Frank, it's always just been a part, and she told us earlier it's always going to be a part of her kindergarten class here at Lakeview Elementary School that Janet and Judy will be part of.
I like my sweatshirt. I like your sweatshirt, Judy. Now let's see if she can say something nice back to me. I like your sweatshirt too. Oh, but it looks better on me. Hey! That's the nicest thing you can say is you like my sweatshirt.
Come on. Something really nice that doesn't have a back to it. Come on. Just say it. A nice thing and stop.
Do it for Janine, Janet. Okay. Well, Judy, I really dig your guitar. That's a 1940 guitar. What is it? It's 40 years old, 1955. It's a great guitar, and Judy is a great guitarist, and I've always wished I could play the guitar as well as she does. Wow, that's something.
You don't get out of it.
What? Now I have to say something.
Do this something back. Come on.
This is really hard. All right, Janet. I can't believe you're putting me on the spot. Okay, Janet, even though we fight all the time, I still consider you my best friend. I thought you couldn't stand me. I can't sometimes. That's why Janine always stands between us. You're my best friend, and Janine's my second best friend.
And so you know what this is a segue to? Let's sing My Best Friend.
Oh, the guys don't know that.
I do.
Everybody needs somebody who's special in their life. Someone you can count on to make you feel alright. Someone you can laugh with and always have a good time. to have a friend. A friend you can always trust, a friend who's just like you. Will you sing it with us? Because you're my best friend. Gonna sing it. My best friend. Gonna shout it. My best friend. Yes, you are my best friend. One more time. Oh, you're my best friend. Gonna sing it. My best friend. Gonna shout it. My best friend. Yes, you are my best. We've got like the Rolling Stones out here with all that going on. Thank you, and the guys didn't even know that song. Thank you, everybody.
You know that we have touched the memories or hearts of a lot of kids.
How did it feel, though, the final performance here at Lakeview? How was it? Did it get to you at all during the performance?
Oh, yeah. Especially when they came up with the flowers and all the accolades, and even from the
Key
mayor.
to the city.
Yeah,
Key to Lakeview School.
We don't feel deserving of it because really all we did the last 18 years was our job, and we had a great time doing it, and we made money doing what we love to do. And
And we got away with acting a little silly
Yeah.
and not always being on our best behavior. At least she isn't
Hey.
always on her best behavior.
You're the straight person, Janet, and Judy, you're the one that she's always jumping on up on stage.
yeah, and that's why they pay me more.
By Mozart? Yeah, it's a chicken concerto. A chicken concerto. Supposed to sound like a chicken. Okay, fine. You guys ready? Yeah, I guess we're ready. Just do it and get it over with. I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before. I need to concentrate. Judy, this better be good. I need it silent so I can concentrate. I'm doing it. Come on, Judy, just do it and get it over with. Okay, I'll just do it. She's right. It does sound just like a chicken. It does? Yeah, getting its head cut off. You know, I've only...
This is it for Lakeview, and you're turning. Why are you retiring from the music industry?
Well, we wish we had a real pat answer, but it's mostly because we want to start our families. And we haven't had the time because we're on the road all the time. And we just want to have families. And so we're going to take
We've been on the road for 18 years, since 1978. And we've gone through 3 minivans and 4 transmissions, and we've done over 8,000 shows.
That's a lot.
And it's been great fun. 99% of it we loved.
Except for the loading and unloading of equipment and the driving. It's been pretty great.
But we'd both like to become mommies, and if that's possible, we'll hopefully find out soon and start our new careers, which will be a lot harder work than what we've been doing.
Well, if that's what you both want, of course, we all hope the best for you and that you do get those families. And are you going to still stop over at Lakeview School in the future and at least say hi to us? And if you ever start performing as Miss Frank, I guess we'd probably be the first to know that.
That's right. You aren't rid of us yet.
We'll bring our kids by to show Miss Frank and everybody else. And also, we might just have a comeback in about 5 years.
In the year 2000.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
Well, we would be looking forward to that because you've done so much for the kids in this community, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you, and you've done a great job here in that Lakeview. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. That's really...
They're just a tremendous group. You know, these young ladies just perform so well with the children. The interaction with the children is just absolutely phenomenal. You sit there and you look at the children's faces, and they're just in complete awe watching these girls. And they're going to be a loss, a tremendous loss here to the city. I hate to see them leave, but time marches on. They have to further their career now.
No,
They perform at an adult and a student level, if you can understand what I'm talking about. They sing and present their presentations to music that everyone loves, from the kids to the old folks, and they're really a marvelous pair, and the 3 gentlemen who work with them are excellent musicians. They're a very good group.
How do you know your numbers? Oh, I'm really good at math. I used to get straight A's when I was in kindergarten. We're going to use Judy as the guinea pig on this song. Really? How come I always have to be the guinea pig? Because you look like a guinea pig, Judy. All right. Now, Judy has to answer these questions this quickly with the right number. Let's just get this over with so I can play the fiddle. All right, Judy. Here we go. How many days in a year? Well, it depends, Jen. Is it a leap year or a Chinese
I don't think she knows how many days in a year.
The kindergartners know the answer. 365. How many tires on a bike? What, is it a tricycle or a unicycle? How many tires on a bike? Judy, you gotta be quicker than that. How many letters in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E. Help me out. How many? 26. How many legs on a three-legged dog? 3, right? Well, let's ask Jim. Jim, can you give her a clue? 15? What was that? What? 3 legs on a three-legged dog, Judy. No, that's what I said. All right, you know what? Judy doesn't know what she's doing. I think instead, we should find out if you kids can do this a little quicker and a little faster than Judy just did. Want to give it a try? All right, everybody, here we go. How many days in a year? How many tires on a bike? How many letters in the alphabet? How many legs on a three-legged dog? You got it. If you don't know your numbers, then you don't know the hill of beans. Give yourselves a big hand. You are so smart. You know, Judy, I've been wondering, who do you think actually knows their numbers better, the girls or the boys? Wait a minute. She asked me that question, and my answer is the girls, right, ladies?